Hey, let's go. Get in here. Get in here right now. Get in here. Hey, we got 30 minutes for the rest of our lives. 30 minutes for the rest of our lives. That's our bad in the first half. It ain't happening. We get the ball. I promise you one thing. We're going to hit somebody and we're taking downfield for a touchdown. I guarantee you that.
Guaranteed.
Look at me. Look at me.
Let's go.
We got 30 minutes.
Let's go.
For the rest of our lives. Let's go.
Let's go. Lock on. Hey. Hey. Lock on. Lock on. Hey. Put your heart on the back. Hey, we got it. Let's go.
And welcome everybody to another episode of DC Sports Daily. This is your host Corey Thesson alongside Jack Maestri. We're bringing to you one of our best episodes ever. We're probably going to talk mostly about Bryce Harper and injuries surrounding DC sports. But I think we're obviously going to focus on the Nats today. We have very differing viewpoints on this whole injury bug that goes around the Nats. It seems like it happens every single year that we have hope. I'm going to hand it off to Jack first and let him give you a more optimistic viewpoint. Yeah. Whereas I think we're going to die in the next month.
Shut up.
So
Let me just tell you the text that I got. 10:34 p.m. OMG, did you see Bryce Harper's knee injury? OMG, he's done. That was so gross. Yep, F and A. Torn ACL. Yep, we are toast. It's over. To which I replied, he hyperextended it. Then I was just berated for hours about how Bryce was dead. He's probably going to have his leg amputated. The team would never win another game. He's done. It's over. Carried like a dead dog. Done. Worse than eaten. So poetic for this team. Jack, please shut up. As I was saying, his foot slipped. He jammed it into the ground. Who wants to bet me that he'll be fine? I said, typically an ACL isn't that angle. And, Jack, you're so dumb. Jump into the bay on your way home. I sent a picture of the angle, and I said, he's okay. To which Drew from Office Talk said, OMG, that's so bad. That's so torn. He's so done. I said, it's hyperextended. Blah, yada, yada, yada. I sent it back for the NLCS, and then we won the World Series. To which I got, Jack, you're the best. We love you. You're adorable, but he's done, and it's over. There, boom, torn ACL. God. And then, to make it even better, Drew fell for the fake Ken Rosenthal account. He goes, Ken Rosenthal is reporting that preliminary tests said that he tore his ACL and PCL. And then I was like, okay, Drew, did he tweet that? Because I'm on his Twitter right now and I can't find it anywhere. And he goes, try reading, moron, and he links it to me. And I was like, you do realize this says at fake sporting news, right? And all the replies are saying fake account, fake news. And then he just completely dodges it because he's Drew and he's a coward and will never own up to his own mistakes.
We hate Drew.
Yeah, I love him. But now that I've justified myself, now I can go on to the reaction to the Bryce Harper injury. In case you've been under a rock or your name is Nick Maestri, here's what happened. Bryce was running. It was late at night. Bases were wet.
Game shouldn't have started at 10 o'clock.
What?
Game should not have started that
You
late.
can save that for your rant, buddy. Okay, bud?
Yes, sir.
All right, pal?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, it was still raining at 10. So, the game should have started at 10. They had to get the game in. They had no choice there. And, you completely threw off all my mojo. So Bryce is running, stepped on the base trying to beat out a ground ball, foot slipped off, hyperextended his knee, did a gymnastics front flip, tumbleweeded down the right field line, screamed in agony while looking majestic.
With his hair.
Yeah, his hair. Honestly,
luscious.
That's where you really got a full appreciation for how just perfect his hair is. It was incredible. It was like a mane. And it was perfect for covering his face so you couldn't see him crying or like screaming.
You could hear it on the broadcast.
Well, yeah. I said see, visual.
Right.
His hair is not soundproof, unfortunately. That would be lit, though. So, here's my take. Bryce is going to be gone for 4 or 5 weeks, I would say. Then he's going to be back and our team is going to be whole. It's not that big of a deal that he's gone right now. It's not. The injury wasn't that bad. He's going to be back. Yes, a bone bruise still isn't good, but it's way better than a torn ACL, PCL, meniscus, MCL, and he's going to be back. And if this means that he doesn't have as much power pushing off from that right leg, or left leg, which is the base of his swing, that's where he generates all of his power from.
Although he lets it fly, and it never is on the ground when he swings.
That's the thing. He transfers his weight so well.
Yeah.
He can figure it out in a swing. And if he loses power, then maybe that means he shortens his swing up, and he just is a singles machine for the playoffs, which would be fine. I don't understand why everybody was freaking out. And what really, really gets under my skin is when people say, oh, it's a DC curse. We're cursed. RG3, John Wall, Gilbert Arenas had guns because he was in DC. And, oh, everybody's going to get hurt because they're on the Nationals. Yeah, we've had, basically all of our stars hurt this year, besides him. Knocking on wood. It's just, yeah, it happens. Baseball's 162 games. Guys are going to miss some time. Was this one particularly scary, and did it happen at what some might think is an inopportune time? Yeah, but I think this is the perfect time. If you're going to get hurt, you have 14.5 game lead in the division. Take the month off, get ready, ramp up for the postseason. You won't have tired legs, haven't been using them. He'll be fine. Jason Worth will be back and be fine. Trey Turner will be back and be fine. That's the thing. We're going to have so much experience for these younger guys, and then our vets are going to get back. We're going to have this experience. This season alone has made our farm system deeper without adding any players. This has turned potentially middle road prospects into top end prospects now, because they've been trial by fire. They've been just tossed into the fire, and almost all of them have been able to produce. Even Andrew Stevenson,
yikes,
the most basic left-handed player of all time. Zero swag. At least he wears high socks. If he didn't wear high socks, I don't know if I could watch him play. But, even that guy, game-winning catch.
That was epic.
It was insane.
Yeah.
He does not know how to play right field. He took a weird route to that one-line drive. But he also can't hit a cutoff man to save his life. But, even him. Who the hell was Andrew Stevenson? If you had asked me who he was before the season started, I would have said, I don't know.
You would have known.
No, I honestly didn't. When he came up, I was like, did we trade for this guy? Did we just get this guy out of high school? No, I think this season has been great for our organization, and I still think we're going to win the World Series this year. If anybody else is now doubting that we're going to win the World Series, I am doubly sure that we are going to win the World Series. This is our year. This is how this works. This is what the Nats are going to do. No. They're going to, everybody's going to be like, oh, they're going to break my heart. And you know what's sad? Those people aren't going to enjoy the ride. They're going to be saying, I'm saying I mean you. They are going to be sitting there just, oh, no, I'm not going to we're up 3-0 in the World Series. We're probably still going to blow it.
Facts.
Oh my
Bryce
God.
Will tear his ACL.
I'm going to have so much fun watching this team, because this team is fun to watch. They have so much young talent. It's a new group of guys out there every day, it seems like. I don't know when the last time was that we had the same lineup in back-to-back days. And it's beautiful. It's amazing to watch. I love watching this team. They are fantastic. They are good. They are young. They are exciting. They are fast. Man, and do they pick each other up? They pick each other up. One guy goes down, next man up, mentality. Boom. And that's what we're going to do. Bryce went down. Look what happens. The next 2 games, Anthony Rendon homers, Daniel Murphy homers, Ryan Zimmerman homers, Howie Kendrick walk-off grand slammy. What more do you want? I wish I had the "Are You Not Entertained" soundbite in here. This is baseball at its finest. It's not an individual sport. That's why Mike Trout isn't on a winning team. That's why the Nationals are great without Bryce Harper. Are we better with him? Hell yeah, we are. But are we still a damn good team without him? Yes, we are. And I don't want to listen to all the woe is me, pity me, DC is cursed BS that everybody wants to spout out. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, first of all, I don't think I'd ever say this before this year, but thank God Michael A. Taylor is back now. Second of all, I'll start off mine with, yes, poor me, because I can't have anything nice as a DC sports fan. I just can't. Doesn't matter. We finally make moves to improve. We finally get in that contention where we look like we're going to be a favorite besides the Dodgers, obviously, which the Dodgers are rightfully the favorite right now. But you get 3 back-end guys that have been shut down since they got here. You finally look like you're going to go. Bryce Harper is playing well. He was in a slump, but he got out of it. Hitting .327, top 10 in every category in baseball. And just being a good hustle guy, loving the sport, running down first base and leaping, and this happens. And I was guaranteeing it that it was a torn ACL. It just looked so bad, and I was in such a bad frame of mind when I saw it. I was not ready for it. And like
What do
you
you mean
said,
by that?
like you said, RG3, we have hope with the Redskins for once in 100,000 years. John Wall, broken wrist. We would have beat the Hawks to go to the conference finals. I mean, the list goes on. Ovechkin gets hurt this year in the playoffs because of a cheap shot. Not that he really would have done anything for us. But next man up mentality has been great, but I hate being the team that always has to rely on that. It seems like DC Sports is always that. Like, we've lost Turner, we've lost Rendon, we've lost Worth. Yes, Brian Goodwin's been great. Adam Lynn's been great. Michael A's been great. But why do we have to rely on our next man up? It just really, really frustrates me. And the fact is, sorry, I'm dying here. The fact of the matter is, I just want to be feeling safe. And Strasburg too. We don't know if he's going to be 100% when he comes back. Max Scherzer is. We're not tobacco rapioing it yet.
Oh, my rant's over.
But I'm just, yes, poor me, poor us. We're done. Now, when he does come back, if he does, which I can foresee this as being another Mike Rizzo shutting him down for the year.
Why?
Like Strasburg. Because Bryce Harper came out and even said that I will not come back until I'm 100%. You don't have a timetable for a bone bruise. Yes, Jack called me a doctor the other day, and it really ticked me off. It got under my skin.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm no freaking doctor, but bone bruises have no timetable. You don't know how deep that bone bruise is. As bad as that hyperextension was, I don't even know how you get a bone bruise from that. I really don't even know how you get a bone bruise from that. But
you mean instead of tearing things?
Yeah, that makes zero sense to me.
Look, you go like this and bang.
Right, that's just crazy.
That's a testament to the training staff and to Bryce for how flexible he is. Because anybody else at that angle, all ligaments torn.
A testament to the training staff. I was about to attack them too.
Yeah, I know you were. That's
because
why I just slid that right in there.
How do you lose so many guys? I mean, wrist, freak accident. You can't stop that no matter what. But hamstrings, things along those
hurt their
lines.
Hamstring?
Strasburg with his arm.
He didn't hurt his hamstring.
With his arm.
You can't just throw a hamstring out there.
Daniel Murphy always has a hamstring issue.
That's because he's old.
Max Scherzer sleeping on it wrong. That's the training staff's fault.
What are they supposed to do? Massage his neck while he sleeps?
Rendon, what did he have wrong? Hamstring, I think.
What?
Yeah. Wasn't that why he was out?
He was sick. He had the flu.
No. Early on in the season. Anyways, back to my rant. No nice things for DC ever. I would love to enjoy this ride, but I'm always going to have this who's next kind of mentality here down the stretch. I know we're up 14 and a half games or whatever we're up. Yes, we will cruise. You could put in anybody you want. No more Andrew Stevenson in right, please. But Brian Goodwin comes out of the game the other night, and I'm panicking as well because he's filled in so nicely, and I don't even know if he's hurt. Tweaked his groin. I'm sure that'll be lingering for the rest of the year. Thank God we got Howie Kendrick now because we're really going to need him to fill in for us. But we're going to go down this stretch, and I'm just going to assume someone else big is going to get hurt. Worth will probably come back and get hurt again. Trey Turner probably won't be able to come back healthy. Daniel Murphy will probably go out. Zim's definitely going to go out. And, if we get to the World Series with this beaten team, it just shows a testament of how good and how deep this team is. And, I don't know, just kind of give props to Mike Rizzo there for everything he's built around us. And he wants to win now, like we talked about the other day. I just